Hey, it's Joe Amoia, founder and creator of GPSforlove.com, and I got another great blog for you. See, I recently received an email from Linda, one of the members of our GPS for Love community. And Linda says, "Hey, Joe, what do guys really think about women who dress sexy?" We'll let you know. I mean, do they see her as being long-term relationship type? I like to dress sexy, and it suits me. But if it's going to hinder me in finding a long-term relationship, then perhaps I should tone it down a little. Thanks for your reply, Linda. Well, first of all, Linda and everybody else who's listening, I want you to understand that what you put out and how you present yourself is extremely important in attracting the right guy. That being said, there's a fine line between dressing sexy and dressing slutty. Okay, so the best way to differentiate between the two is to realize that when you dress sexy, you are accentuating your assets. You know what I mean by that? Okay, you've got great features and you're trying to accentuate them and really make them stand out. But when you're dressing slutty, you're revealing your assets. You're leaving nothing to the imagination. And there's a fine line between the two. But it's not so much the clothes, but it's the energy and the intention behind it. Because see, when you're dressing sexy, you're a confident woman. You're saying, this is who I am. This is what I've got. Here it is, because I feel good when I'm dressing this way. And there's a great energy about that. And that's what attracts great guys. But when you're dressing slutty, you're doing it to get the attention of a guy. You don't know your worth. You don't realize how great you are. And you think, well, if I dress this way, it's going to make him like me. It's going to make him want me. It's going to make him fantasize about me. And that's the wrong energy. And I'm telling you, us guys can pick that up a mile away. So it's not so much about the fabric. It's not so much about the style. It's about you being your true authentic self and owning your awesomeness. And when you do that and you dress in a way that you look in the mirror and you go, "Ooh, this feels good. I like the way I look. This is comfortable. This is me." Well, that's sexy to a guy. See, it's not the look as far as the material and the dress, the cut or anything. It's the energy that you're putting out. That's what we find sexy. A woman who knows who she is, that's not afraid to say, "Bam, this is me." Again, not to get attention, because she says, this is what makes me feel good. This is what allows me to express myself. And the beautiful thing about that, there's so many ways of doing that. You know, it's not about being something that you're not. You know, if you're conservative, then dress conservative. You know, if you're preppy, then dress preppy. If you like to be casual, then dress casual. I've seen women who have had leggings, a t-shirt, and a baseball cap that have been sexy. And when my wife does that, it's like, wow, I love that. But I also love when, you know, she gets dressed up and she wears a mini skirt. You know, that turns me on too. So it's not so much about the style as much as the energy you're putting out and how you're expressing yourself. I really hope you understand this, is because it's the biggest mistake I see. You know, I see it all the time when I'm walking in the mall or, you know, walking down the street. Women who are just, and it's like, oh my God, what the hell are you thinking? It's like, do you actually look in the mirror? Do you realize what you're putting out there? And it comes like with a desperate energy. It's like, look at me. I need this attention because I'm not good enough. And that's completely different than a woman who's standing in her power, who's standing in her awesomeness, says, you know what? When I dress like this, man, I feel good. That's what guys are looking for. That's what guys find sexy. So I hope this clarifies it for you. What I want you to do is take a good look in the mirror, this time with your clothes on, and really see, how do you dress? Do you dress to accentuate your assets? Do you dress because it makes you feel good? Or if you had to be honest, do you dress because you think if you dress a certain way, guys are going to look at you, guys are going to fawn over you, guys are going to want to be with you? Two completely different energies leading to two completely results, and definitely leading to two different experiences. One will lead you to the men, the others will lead you to the boys. So as always, an honor, privilege to be with you. Want to hear from you. So go ahead, take some mirror time, put your question, comments, and feedback in the box below. I'll see you next time. Much love.